G'day, it's Cliffo here at Phillip Island. It's Thursday, the bump-in day for the World Superbikes and ASBK. I've got Giuseppe Scacella from Motor School in Sydney Motorsport Park, one of the leading motorcycle coaching businesses in Australia. And welcome to Waving Green, Giuseppe. You've got a pretty big turnout here this weekend.
Yeah, we've got 3 riders in Supersport 300, some really great riders. We've also got a Tommy Edwards in the Superbike Club.
Oh, mate.
It's very exciting.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Tommy Edwards. Tommy was the first rider I ever got to meet. In fact, I got to meet his grandfather at Winton Raceway, and it was the first introduction to going down into the pits and into the scene in ASBK. So I've got a lot to owe Tommy Edwards, and Tommy has been a very exciting rider to watch over the years. Now, he rode in the World Superbike European Challenge last year, and has come back to ride ASBK for Moto School.
Yes, that's right. Very exciting. We've got a really great trick bike, so it's very exciting to get to him on the bike. But we're hoping for a really great race. It's going to be a shakedown and a test and a race all at once, especially because we didn't really know what we're going to do. But you'll be sure to know with a team like Motor School and then a rider like Tommy, you'll be ready to get surprised, I can assure you. And the old fella that you would have met, that's not his grandfather. That's his dad.
No. Yeah, I know Paul, and I know his grandfather too. And we've also got Elijah Andrew. Now he's come up from the Yamaha Blue Crew, and he's an exciting young fellow, and he's riding for Moto School as well.
Yep, that's exactly right. We also have Zane Beckinsdale. He's going to be racing with us as well. He's racing here this weekend, and we also have young Oscar Lewis, who's riding really well, and they're just a good bunch of kids that we've invested in from Motor School, had them at our events, and finally we're getting them back out on the track with our bikes. It's so exciting, and of course so happy and just a pleasure for me and my business partner Hayden to give back to the sport finally, and that's what this is all about. So thank you, and thank you for having me on your show.
No worries.
We'll see you guys around. You guys have a really great weekend.
And what do we always want the marshals to be doing? Waving green,
yeah.
All right, thanks, Giuseppe. And keep the shiny side up.
Yeah, absolutely.
G'day, it's Cliffo here. Cliffo here at Phillip Island, and I've got the great Tommy Edwards back from Europe after riding in the World Superbike European Challenge last year and doing really, really well. And this year back on the Superbike for ASBK.
Yeah, back here in Australia. First time racing in front of a home crowd for a really long time, so really excited to get out there, especially to make my Superbike debut.
Outstanding. So you were the Supersport 300 champion, R3 Cup champion back in the day, went over and worked in the World Superbikes in the European Challenge and back riding ASBK, and there's a couple other things in the background we won't talk about at the moment, but it's going to be an exciting year, eh?
Yeah, going to be racing in Europe a little bit this year as well, but no, really excited to get out here on a Superbike in front of a home crowd. Like I said, it's been a really long time, even since I've raced here at Phillip Island. It's been, I think, 3 or 4 years. So, really keen to get back home and race in front of some fans again.
So, a Newcastle lad, you come down. Dad's riding down today from Newcastle. That's for all the way from Newcastle down to Phillip Island. For people overseas, that's not a short ride. Is he doing it in one day?
No, 2 days.
Yeah, Paul, you're soft. But it's going to be great seeing you there. I'm going to be out working off at pit exit, I believe. They're just around the blend line somewhere. So it's going to be a close-up view of everybody going out riding. I'll be watching Tommy Edwards coming across the finish line in front, of course.
Yeah.
And it's going to be. I'm really very excited. Tom was the first rider I ever got to meet when I started doing this stuff. And I've really been very excited to watch his career coming up from a kid to a young, great young man. And so it's great to see you again. And what do we always want the marshals to be doing?
Waving green.
Waving green, yes. Mate. Take care. Keep the shiny side up. Cliffo here for Waving Green again with Sam Pizzetta, and it's all very exciting here at Phillip Island, mate. What do you got? What are you running this weekend?
Yeah, so we're riding the R6 again. This is my second year doing this, so it's super exciting, and yeah, cannot wait. We've rebuilt the bike, and it's really fast now, so it should be really, really good fun.
So is it the bike or you that's really fast now?
Well, hopefully both.
What's the ratio?
Hopefully 50-50.
About 50-50 bike improvements and 50-50 for the bike.
Yeah.
So we had the 2-day testing and stuff. Did you have a look at what the big boys were doing and any kind of feedback or you're coming at it sort of
bit blind?
Take what it is.
Yeah, take it. we'll go out and just take it as it comes. But yeah, no, we're really excited, and it should be just so good. Last year was awesome, and my goal last year was to not get lapped.
So where'd you end up last year? Just give us an update on that.
It was out of the top 20, I reckon. So my goal would be to get better than that.
All right, so 2025, you've got some goals straight up. What have you been doing to train up for this? Have you been doing some stuff down home?
Yeah, been training all week, every week. Like going to the gym, doing some just runs and all that stuff, dirt bike riding, all that, and then getting to as many track days as we can.
Right.
So.
And you're a favourite coach and father Damien here in the background, getting your garage out. How's he going?
Yeah, good. We're very busy and stressful in a time like this, but once we're all ready and sorted, it'll be something.
He'll be his normal chilled out self, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's very relaxed, chilled out self, Damo Mazzetti. Yeah, we know, that's how it goes. All right, well, thanks very much for talking to Waving Green. What do you want the marshals to be always doing? Waving green. All right, thanks very much. Catch you later. And remember, keep the shiny side up. Cliffo here at Phillip Island for the ASBK and the World Superbike Series. The Superbike's been the support act for ASBK, of course. Try and get some crowds here to see some of our great young Aussie champions. As we've got Scott Nicholson here riding the
Kawasaki Ninja 400, for Traction Control Motorsports.
Traction Control Motorsports, great sponsors.
Yeah,
outstanding.
Lot,
so have you ridden here before?
Yeah, ridden here a few times. I know my way around, that's for sure. I only live an hour down the road, so.
All right, so Victorian, so that's a local track then, is it? Or?
Yeah, well, I guess it's my home track, closest to home. Have a lot of fun down here. Had some good results before.
And how'd you go last year in the competition?
So I did the last round, the second round of ASBK down here that they had down here,
right?
On the 400s, and came away with one win and was second for the weekend. So
that's a pretty good result straight out of the box.
Oh, it is for me. So, but no, look, it was fun. It was good, and hopefully we'll do one better this time out.
Right. So fast and safe racing then. Any mishaps?
There's always mishaps.
Yeah.
So stay out of the box during the weekend if you don't want to see scratched parts. But look, we're hoping to stay on two wheels.
Outstanding. And so the weekend coming up, you're looking at the weather or not. Do you have any problems with the weather here? Do you feel like, well, we all have problems with the weather, of course, but how do you feel with the wet? You a wet rider at all? Or?
I wouldn't say I'm a wet rider, but I'm not scared of it.
Right.
Go out there and hold our own.
And what's your strongest corner here, do you reckon?
Ooh, Lukey Heights.
Lukey, good fun?
I love Lukey Heights.
Is it going up or going down?
Going up. Going down scary.
Going down scary, yeah. I've worked the top of, in fact last year with MotoGP, I was up at 9 there on the left, and it's always a great corner. What about your most difficult corner then? What do you have to...
MG, the other side of it, coming down the hill.
Okay. You said you're in the sort of pre-interview that you've got a strong chance this weekend. Do you think in the category?
I think I've got a decent chance. But it's such a tough class. There's all these young up and coming riders, and there's usually about 10 of us battling for the win. So we'll see how we go. So
great competition for the fans out here watching the ASBK, both the super sports and the super bikes with the support acts, the internationals. So look, it's been great chatting to you today, Scott Nicholson. And what do you always want the marshals to be doing?
Waving green.
Always waving green. Catch you later. Good on you. G'day, Cliffo here from Cliffo's Waving Green, and we've got Troy Bayliss and Ollie Bayliss here down at Phillip Island for the World Superbikes. It's Thursday, bump-in day, and so we're all running around just having a look at how things are being set up. Weather's looking a little bit grey, but we've had 2 days here with the testing on Monday, Tuesday, and Ollie, you were doing all right, mate.
Yeah, we had a pretty good 2-day test here, getting ready for the race weekend. So, it was pretty positive, and I think we can have a pretty good weekend, I hope.
Outstanding. Who do you think is your biggest challenge at the moment?
Probably right now the 7 guys in front of me, but if we get a better feeling tomorrow, then I think it can be on.
I was down at Siberia there, and I was watching just how fast people were going through there. You've got Siberia sorted out by the look of it pretty well.
Yeah. Our middle sectors of the track are quite good. We just need to work on the first and the last. So, we'll go over some data today, look where I can improve, and go from there.
So, do you think the biggest challenge here is still getting the bike tuned in, or is it you just getting your head around getting around here on this particular weekend with the particular conditions as they exist?
No, it's kind of all new, this package that I'm riding, so we still need to get our head around that kind of stuff, and
right.
Also the weather around Phillip Island is going to play a part, so we'll see how we go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a beautiful day on Friday, on Monday, and then Tuesday, and then it sort of went horrible for a little while. Got wet there in the afternoon, and that really gave people an opportunity, I guess, to get some wet weather data at least. But which you want for here, because as we know, it can change at the drop of a proverbial weatherman's hat, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You never know the difference on what Phillip Island's going to give you, so we'll see. Cross our fingers and hope for the best.
Yeah, outstanding. And there was the declaration that we're going to go sort of flag to flag for the races here, but after the problems with the tyres last year. But there seems to be some feedback coming through now that from the testing that the tyres are lasting out pretty well. So what's your team's impression of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say because my sensations aren't what maybe some other guys think. I personally don't think we really have to do a flag to flag. I did 26 laps on one rear tyre. I think
right.
our race is only 18 and we've got to do a pit stop halfway through. So, we'll see what they come up with. I'm sure we will end up doing a flag to flag as it is just safer. So,
right.
I can't.
Or at least have the option to come in if you need to, but potentially maybe staying out on the same tyre?
No, it's impossible.
You've got to, haven't you?
Yeah. From after lap 9 to lap 12, you have a pit window where you have to pit. So you can't really complain with a fresh set of tyres halfway through the race.
Well, that's about to say that you get the second set of tyres on the halfway through the race. That'd be great. All right. Well, look, thanks very much, and thanks very much to Troy as well. You've got plenty to do, I'm sure, with your team. Thanks very much. And what do we always want the marshals to be doing?
Helping out.
Waving green.
Waving green, exactly.
All right. Thanks very much.